Hello guys, how we doing? Welcome back to the Free Hammers, and this is the Aston Villa preview for West Ham versus Aston Villa at Villa Park at 4:30 on Sunday. Huge game in terms of where we can go with our season. If we was to win this game, we'd be on 20 points, halfway to safety. It's always the most important thing as a West Ham fan. You think about safety first, and then whatever comes of that afterwards is amazing. In terms of if we do win this game, guys, obviously it will put us right up there with Liverpool. A team that we played the following Sunday, which would become a huge game in terms of where we can go with this club. Let's not look too far ahead. It's just me getting a bit too excited. Villa are still a fantastic club, and it's going to be a tough game. Usually the Battle of the Claret and Blues ends in a 0-0 draw or a 1-1. That used to be the classic West Ham has Aston Villa score. This will be the 115th meeting between the two teams. Last season we did the double over them. Obviously a fantastic performance at the London Stadium with a 2-1 win. And then the performance there, one of our best performances, Jesse Lingard's debut announcing himself with a 3-1 win at Villa Park, which was a fantastic night, as I say, and what a great win that was. They currently sit in 13th. They've won 3, drawn 1 and lost 5. Their season's a little bit up and down at the minute. It's a bit unpredictable. Obviously they sold Jack Grealish in the summer, their best player, their boy wonder. Will we experience that next summer? Who knows, with Declan Rice? Let's hope not. Bought in some good players though. Danny Ings, player West Ham could have done with. Buendia, very good, skillful, tricky player. And Bailey, obviously, also coming as well. They have lost though their last few games and conceding quite a few goals. A 3-1 loss to Arsenal in their last game, and then before that a 3-2 loss to Wolves in a game that they were leading 2-0. In terms of their strengths, they like to attack down the wings. They attack in the middle. They're very diverse in the middle and the wings. They love a long shot. They like to take their long shots. They put a lot of long balls. They go for that over the top to Ollie Watkins, and this is not disrespecting them, that obviously they play to their strengths. Across the ball a lot, and they're very aggressive as well. Their weaknesses, again, fits all the brackets that West Ham want to hear. Defending long shots, defending skillful players, Benrahma, Fornals, Bowen, protecting leads, something that we are good at. Individual errors, they make quite a lot of individual errors. A lot of their goals come from goals they concede. Come from individual errors. Defending set pieces, again, we're the best set piece takers in the league, so it's something that they all want to avoid. I know Tottenham fans were absolutely furious if you watch any of their watch-alongs when that corner, Reguilon messed about and the corner was given. They were furious because teams know how good we are at set pieces. And it's a great locker. It's a bit like when Payet was there. Whenever we had a free kick, it was like having a penalty. He was that good. You always thought we could score. When we have a set piece, you always fancy us to at least have a shot on target. And the more set pieces we have in the game, the more you fancy us to score. It's just the law of averages. And I think they like. One of their weaknesses is they foul in dangerous areas quite a lot. Again, something that will play into our hands if they were to do that, because Cresswell knocks in such a beautiful ball, and so does obviously Jared Bowen as well. Their top players, obviously Danny Ings, really good. We know about him. He started really well scoring goals. Gone a bit quiet recently, but obviously I don't want to jinx him because we know, he likes a goal. Ollie Watkins as well, good player that I think we missed out on. I would have liked him at West Ham. I think him and Antonio could have formed a real powerful partnership, or sharing responsibility of the duties. If I've got one criticism of the team at the moment, and it's very harsh, is we need another striker. We do. As much as Yarmolenko's done okay in a few of the games, we need someone else who can, just something different, or an option if it's not going right. If Antonio's plan is not working, the fact that Leicester can bring on a Patson Daka and an Iheanacho, I'm very jealous of that. Yes, we're having a better season than them, but again, just being that little bit of greedy, that little striker, or just something that little different that can offer something a bit dangerous. It's just that little bit we're lacking. But that's me being really greedy and nitpicking. Obviously, McGinn, great player, really technical, good pass through the ball, can shoot as well. Player that I would like at West Ham as well, really good player. Ollie Watkins, already said about him, top player, pacey, powerful, great link-up play. Matty Cash, another player we were linked with a couple of years ago, obviously got so foul, and Ben Johnson looks just so good at the moment, and obviously Buendia. They like to play the 3-4-1-2 formation. They play 3 centre-backs with the 4, and then obviously Buendia usually in behind Ings and Ollie Watkins. So whether they'll change their formation slightly, I don't know, because obviously we offer quite a lot of threat down the wings. Who knows? Dean Smith has played West Ham. Obviously, Dean Smith, the Aston Villa manager, has come up against us 4 times. 2 draws and 2 losses yet to win against us, but we all know about records and win records and stuff. They're there to be broken. Listen, with us, I'm confident with whatever team he puts out, to be honest with you. That's not me being arrogant at all. I just believe that whatever team he puts out, we'll give it 100%. It was nice that we rested some players as well against Manchester City. Obviously, Antonio got a full rest. We've got to give him rest when we can. When and if we can, we have to give him a rest. Obviously, Rice as well got a full rest, which is brilliant. Obviously he will start, and I assume he will start against Genk as well, which, that Genk game is quite important, because we win that game, we're through. We've more or less won the group, then we'll be on 12 points. So that's quite an important game, that on Thursday. Soufal obviously back now. Big headaches for Moyes there, because Ben Johnson's done nothing wrong. I love Vlad. I said it in my Man City video. I absolutely love Vladimir Soufal. But Ben Johnson, if he doesn't get a run in the team now, you start feeling sorry for him. You do, because he's done nothing wrong. The only thing he needs to work on is his passing a little bit, but he's been immense. He's come up against some top players. Son, Sterling, he has been immense. The defence, again, I'm confident whoever plays, it probably will be Zuma and Oggy. But if Dawson plays, if Diop plays with Zuma, I'm fairly confident with either of those guys. Areola, Fabianski, that's a toss-up now as well. I've got to say, I think Areola has done a lot of good for himself, a lot of good for himself. But again, Fabianski hasn't really done anything wrong in the last few games. It's good that it's a good problem to have. It keeps opposition managers guessing as well. But Areola, I think he needs to be our starting goalkeeper towards the end of the season, or towards the middle of the season. That transition needs to happen for him to be our starting keeper if he's going to stay. Again, I still have my doubts, not because of his ability, but I believe the wages and things like that. Maybe Moyes is a little bit thingy with the wages, but on performance against Man City, no doubts for me. We have to sign him. I wanted to sign him as well. Obviously, Cresswell plays as well. That's one I would like to see have a rest. I'll be honest with you. I love Cresswell, and he's so important to what we do in terms of set pieces. But if there's one that needs a rest, it's him. And it's not because he's playing bad at all. I just don't want him to get too tired too quickly, But again, I wouldn't rest him for this game. Maybe you play Masuaku against Genk. But that little Japanese guy, that Ito, he was fantastic, wasn't he? So I wouldn't fancy him against Masuaku. It's tough. Obviously, Rice and Sojek pick themselves. Benrahma, Fornells, Bowen, Mickey up top. Lanzini's probably giving himself a shot as well to be starting to be considered as well. I thought Vlasic was fantastic against Man City as well, and I really want to see him get a run with the big boys. And no disrespect to Noble and Yarmolenko and people like that. I want to see him in there with Benrahma, Fornells and Bowen, then see what he can do. It's obviously Krau. Where's Krau as well? Alex Krau probably will start against Genk as well. I was quite surprised he went on the bench, actually. I'm not sure what happened to him. Quietly confident. I think we'll just have enough. And I'm not saying it's going to happen this weekend, but I do think we're close to... We're going to have one of those games soon. And I'm not saying it's going to be Villa, and it probably won't be Liverpool. But in the next few weeks, I do believe we're going to have one of them games where we blast the team away. Like a 3-1s, 4-1s. Because we've wasted our chances. We're still getting wins. We're still not losing. But I think we will get one of them more convincing ones where we can relax a bit rather than them tense 1-0s. Fairly confident, like I say. I think they'll score. But I think we just have enough. I think we'll do them 2-1. which would be fantastic. 20 points, like I say, going into that Liverpool game the Sunday after. I'm not saying we're going to beat Liverpool by any stretch of the imagination. They're such a fantastic team, and Mo Salah's arguably one of the best players in the world at the moment. But what if we did? What if we beat Villa and what if we beat Liverpool? What then? What do you start believing? What do you genuinely start believing then? We would be right up there, literally, like near Christmas, and you're near. Do you know what I mean? It's unthinkable. Listen, enjoy it while it lasts at the moment. That's all I can say. Enjoy it while it lasts. We will have a little blip. It's just, it's just football. That's what happens. You have a good purple patch where you keep winning, and you will have a little downfall. Hopefully, we bounce back quick like we did last season. Like if we had a loss, we'd bounce back really quick. But yeah, let's forget about that. Let's enjoy being a West Ham fan. Everything's good at the moment. I love West Ham. I love every player that's playing for us at the moment. The fan base seem happy. The players seem happy. We've got arguably one of the best young players in the Premier League in Declan Rice in our team. Let's enjoy it. Until next time, guys, come on your irons, keep believing. Hit that subscribe button if you haven't already. Very, very close to 4K. Congratulations to West Ham Fan TV for hitting 60K. Just as West Ham announced that they're going to go up to 62K. But yeah, I'm sure they'll get that and they'll get to 100K. And little shout out to me mate JP. Get him up to 2K as well. Irons Reunited, get them up as well. Forged by Iron. We're so spoiled for West Ham channels at the moment. And I believe Hammers Chat are very close to 20K as well. So yeah. Keep it going, guys. You're sport for West Ham content. Even if you don't like me, there's someone else out there for you. Till next time, come in your hands, keep believing.